Listen, you have to put your oxygen mask on first, you know?
Take the day off.
Yes.
When you need the day off, take the day off.
The
You know,
work's going to be there. The work's going to be there tomorrow.
yeah, record this, send it to your boss, say so
Yeah.
and so needs the day off. I give you permission. No. How's it going?
Pretty good. Everything's going pretty smooth.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
We like
Yep. How
smooth.
about you? Huh?
We like smooth.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't like turbulence. I don't like wild stuff going on. I mean,
Turbulence.
other people, then yeah, I can just walk out, right? Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah,
Other than that,
yeah,
what's
I
going on
feel
over
that.
there?
That's why we like reality shows so much.
Yes,
We want
exactly.
we want the drama, just not
Ex-
part of it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. How was your uh How was your weekend away?
It was good. It was a great
Yeah,
little
got some
escape
fresh air.
into the forest, fresh
Oh
air.
yeah. All right. I didn't get no. I was looking on Dateline to see. But
Yeah.
alas, y'all made it back.
I mean, the craziest part about that area is like the houses and stuff are, you have to turn on these super steep turns to get up
Oh,
there, right? Like you're
oh,
driving and then suddenly it's like you need to like turn on the next street, but it's like a U-turn and it's at like a
ah,
six like a 45-degree angle.
oh man, yeah. Well, you made it.
We
Have
made
fun.
it.
You got
We
some. You got some good pictures and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
So
Was it cold or what?
it was cold. It was gradually getting warmer to the end of the week. The end of the week we ended at like low 60s.
Okay.
But it was like, it dropped down to like 29 overnight, low 30s overnight, and then middle of the day was usually like high 40s, low 50s or so. So it was pretty
Mm,
cold.
okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Went on a little
Oof.
walk around like lunchtime and put
Yeah.
on my four jackets.
Exactly. Oh man. Okay. Well, it was good. Good. Glad y'all had a good time.
Yeah.
That's
How
a
was
good.
your week? Anything
Yeah.
fun?
Oh, pretty smooth. Didn't do too much. Um, Relaxed. Went to the gym. Taught some jujitsu. Um, Told my friend about a show. Presumed Innocent. They loved it. So yeah, it was pretty good. Yep.
That's
Nothing
good.
too much though. Yep.
How
So.
how is your jujitsu going?
Oh, it was good. It was good. Nice training. I just wish it was not so far away. It's about sometimes it's sometimes it's 45 minutes,
Hmm.
or sometimes it's 38 minutes, sometimes it's 45 minutes, sometimes it's an hour, depending on traffic.
Yeah,
Yep, the different days, but
it's a big
it's all
commitment.
good. Yeah, yeah, it's all good. I like it. Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
So, all
Well,
right.
here we are, episode
So
9.
welcome, episode 9.
Episode 9. We're
Right.
free time
Free
today.
time. Yay. Yo.
So thanks
Free.
everybody for joining. I'm Brittany.
Yes, and I'm Sean. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Hmm.
Glad to have you. Lucky to have you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. So
Yes.
free time. I don't know. How do you define free time?
Um, I was thinking about this week, right? And I'm thinking that free time, like, I don't know if I would call the like going like say going to the gym. Like I don't know if I would call that free time.
Hmm.
I would just call that like time to work out. Like you have to like get your body moving and things, right? Or like even like running or doing push-ups. I wouldn't consider that free time. I would just consider that kind of like gym time. So
Mm-hmm.
I think free time is like time where you have absolutely nothing to do. You've done everything that you needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and either A, I'm going to watch TV and do nothing. I'm going to have popcorn on my chest. It, you know, popcorn on my chest. This is with some water everywhere,
Yep.
right? Or if it's a time where it's like, hey, I don't have anything to do. I've done my homework. Did this. I took the kids to school. Did this. And it's like time now I can like breathe, right? It's just
Mm-hmm.
like, so I don't think you really have to do anything to consider it free time, like go on a walk, be by yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's what I think. Like time where it's like you're just extra relaxed and there's nothing to do. Now you know how people say, "Hey, I got all this work to do, but let me sit on the couch and watch some TV." That's not free time. You're just being lazy
That's when
and
we're
you're
avoiding. Yeah.
yeah, you're procrastinating, right?
Uh-huh. True.
That's not free time. I think free time is just you have everything done and then you just choose to either sit and do nothing or go out and do something. But you don't need to do whatever it is you did. Like I wouldn't consider going grocery shopping free time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I think my definition is a little different, right? I think mine
yeah,
is that anytime that you do not have like somebody is expecting you to be somewhere,
yeah.
right? Free time is like work is waiting for me to get there. That's the time I'm supposed to be there,
Okay,
right? Whereas like I do think that I don't think the act of going grocery shopping is a free time activity. However, I
right.
think you're filling your free time with grocery shopping because the grocery store is going to be there anytime that you want it to be there. The gym is
True,
going to be there, even though you might go the same time every day. They're
true.
just expecting you to like, oh, where is Shawnee? He's not here yet. He's supposed to be here at 12 o'clock.
Ex-
Um,
exactly.
so I think that sometimes we are better at filling our free time with things that are important and like are bringing value to our lives, and then sometimes
Yeah,
we're choosing to fill free time with something that's less important like TV.
yeah. Like like reading, right? If you're just chilling, like you're sitting down and reading,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have anything to do, you've already
Mm-hmm.
done your work, you did that, and it's kind of like, yeah, yeah, you're right. Fill my time, fill this space with what I want to do.
Right.
I
Yeah.
definitely,
So like
definitely understand.
I think it's like school and work are the things that are not free time.
Okay,
And then
all
or
right. So,
yeah, or like if you're volunteering and you have a specific set of hours that you're like, you have to be here at this time. Right.
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, so what about okay, what about would you consider taking breaks free time?
I would consider taking breaks free time because you can do anything
Really?
that you want in that.
Okay.
If somebody wants to read a book on their lunch at work,
Yeah.
have that free time to kind of fill that. I do think that parent duties are not free time.
Yeah. Of
You
course.
have to have your kid at school at this time, or you have to
Yeah.
have them at their sporting event at this time. It's not something
Yeah,
that
just like you said, nobody's not waiting for,
yeah,
you to be somewhere. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I think that sounds. I think that's pretty good.
Because I think that you can choose either I'm going to watch a show on my lunch, or I'm going to go on a walk, or I'm going
Yeah.
to go to the gym, right? You can do any of those things that you choose during that time.
I I I I I think that is a correct assessment. I don't think you are wrong on that. However,
Yes,
When it
they're going to
comes
be
to,
different definitions.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, of course. But when it comes to me, I feel like when I'm at in the workspace, when the work aspect,
Mhm.
from that, time I start to time that I finish, even the lunch break, right? My lunch break, okay. Yes, I think yes, that is free time because I can either run around, I can walk around right outside, I can walk around, I can go to the gym, or I can eat something, and it's free time because that's that short time that you have.
Mhm.
But I just think of it as work time. That's just me. That's yes, I can do whatever, but I think of it as let me get this work done, right? I can move I can move my lunch time either
Mhm.
forward or backwards. But I just consider that like, all right, man, let me knock this out. Sometimes I eat at my desk or eat somewhere, and
Mhm.
then I'm like, all right, man, I would rather knock out the work and then kind of like add that add that lunchtime on the back end, and then I can say, all right, let's get this free time
You're
free time a little
extending your
earlier,
free time. Yes.
right? But yeah, I know, I definitely understand what you're talking about. I think your I think your definition is probably a little better than mine because I would think so. Yeah, free time.
Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
do.
I think I only think of it of that way, right? Because sometimes we're in this really busy state as
Yeah.
people, especially when people are parents, right? That are
Hmm.
like you're trying to keep a schedule, even more so if you have multiple children, right? That are
Yeah.
like have
Sure.
different spaces they have to be at different times.
Yeah.
You as a person also don't have time for everything because you're also working, you're also doing other
Exactly.
things. Like sometimes people have to maximize any sort of free time that exists, right? Especially if it's a lunch break, right? That it's like if that's
Yes.
the only time that I'm able to get a quick workout in, right? That has to be it because after work we have no free time anymore, right? That it's like
Right.
finding where we can define that free time, I think is so important sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you're absolutely right because I I remember like having a freaking my oldest son when he was little, right? Oh man, I got to take a shower, right? All right, let me. Is he asleep? Let me put him right there in his little cradle thing. Let me put him by the door real quick. Let me take a shower real quick, and it was like, yeah, he was asleep for a little bit, but I had to kind of hurry up and get in the
Yeah.
shower, do something like that, right? Hurry up, cook something or something. So yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, especially
yeah,
when we talk
that's
about sports, kids' sports are crazy sometimes.
yeah, it's a lot.
You have practices every day, you have games
Hmm.
every week, right? Like tournaments on the weekends, like
Exactly.
time
It's
for
just
anything.
yeah, and again, that like that wouldn't be. I don't think that would be considered free time. Free time, right? Because you're
No.
that child has to be somewhere on time, right?
Yeah. I mean, the only free time maybe is if you can get away with not paying attention to their practice.
Yeah, and like reading a book
You're going,
or
yeah, you're doing something else for yourself.
yeah, of course.
Maybe you can consider that free time, depending.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So,
Okay, I definitely see that.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
what
100%.
is your I don't know. I mean, because everybody's personality is different as well, right?
Yeah.
I know that there's different, free time activities for introvert people versus
Hmm.
extrovert people. Um,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think
Sometimes those introvert free time you might be able to do more as an introvert because those are things that you usually are doing on your
yeah,
own
yeah,
versus
you're by yourself. Yeah.
plan and coordinate with other people.
Hmm. Yeah, I think okay. So then you have to think about how much of a introvert or extrovert you are, right? So if you're like all right, I want to just, be by myself, or I have two people that I always call, right? And it's us two people, right? Then, you do your yoga, you do your Pilates, you go to Starbucks or whatever, right? And that's still doing, you don't have too many people with you. Or you can say, hey, I want to do this every week with this group of, dads or moms or cousins that live close, right? And it's
Yeah.
say it's like 6 or 7 people. So yeah, I definitely get it. Different activities for different. Oh man, I think I am like a mix. Well, I don't want. Should I? Is it a mix of both of them, or is it both of them? Because I can just go
Yeah.
back and forth. Like I can
Yeah,
be by myself.
there's definitely a mix, right? The
Yeah,
the main aspect of them both, right, is the it's usually talking about how we recharge.
yeah,
Right? So if we recharge and like get back to our baseline by hanging out with people, we're usually more
yeah,
extrovert. If we
yeah.
recharge and get back to our baseline by being by ourselves on our own, we're usually more introverted. And then on the top, right, we have like you can be an more extroverted introvert or a more introverted extrovert, right? But the core is that recharge portion.
I think my recharge is it can be. I know it sounds weird, but it can be both. Because when I'm serious, because when I'm by myself and I'm just like chill, and when I say by myself, I either mean by myself or like with one or two people, and it's just like, okay, cool. It's not a lot of people around. I'm chilling. I feel good. I don't feel like that FOMO. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I need to let me call up 12 people and let's go out. I need to go out. I need to be recharged. And at the same time, I'm not like, hey, I need to go out to the club. I need to, call 78 people, every week and do something. So, however, when we do go out and there's, just like when I was in California a couple months ago, it was like, a good chunk of people there and I felt good. I don't think it was because the number of people. I think it was because of the people themselves, everybody that was there. That was like the recharge. That was
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. Just laughing with, each individual person, things that, we did or laughed about, or just, small things like that. I think that was a part that was like really invigorating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then plus, bowling, you know,
Yeah,
get no strikes
definitely.
at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely more of an extroverted person.
Yeah.
With
You?
yeah,
I
with
wouldn't have I wouldn't have thunk it.
I have the introvert on top that I can be
Yeah.
like more reserved and more
Yeah.
like I don't know, set back, right? But my extrovert is definitely the stronger and like
Yeah.
wanting like recharging with people for sure.
Okay.
That is my absolute need in some way, some form that like
Yeah.
I have to see people, I have to go outside, I have to go do something, or I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gonna like get stir crazy. um,
You gonna turn into a plant?
yeah, exactly. Of course, like I need my downtime, I need my me time, of course,
Of
things like
course.
that. But like the recharge is definitely let's go do something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. I feel it. I feel it because just like being out, especially like, and I also think it's the people that you're with also.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not just like random, bystanders, right? It's the, good quality, wholesome people that you surround yourself with, right? I
Hmm.
think that's the main thing right there.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
people,
And I
good
think
energy.
one of our you and I our overlap in personality, right, is I think that ability to like talk to anybody,
Yes.
right? And
Yeah.
I think that's something that is very an extrovert kind of
Yeah.
um,
Absolutely.
characteristic, right?
Hmm. Yeah, anywhere, anytime, and then I can just, we can just talk to somebody,
Hmm.
right? So yeah, I think that's really good. I think it's very, very useful too. Very useful tool that, a lot of younger people, a lot of younger people don't use or don't have or don't know how strong and powerful just talking to somebody is.
Yeah, I mean, does the
Right.
younger generation talk to anybody?
I know. Like, they're not like this. Right. And they talk to emojis and stuff, but once just talking to people is just I like talking to people. At the same time, I like being on the couch or in the basement, just chilling, socks off on that thick rug I got down there. I love it. I love it. Just
Yeah.
get up in the blanket, and it's cozy, and I feel so good.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think they're both good. I think we need introverts and
Oh,
extroverts. I think we need them
absolutely.
in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah,
free time. I mean, I
yes,
think such a big topic, right, is how important free time is for just our like mental health,
yes, yes, yes.
regardless of the personality type, right? It's so important.
Yeah. What do you do when you think you're about to go stir crazy? Right. And you're like, I need some free time. Get me out of here.
uh,
Why,
yeah,
God?
I mean, I mean, I don't know. I mean, as far as like the aspect of going stir crazy
Yeah.
because like I need to get out of my house and go do something more social, I'll go somewhere like I'll just go to like Target or something. Like just
Yeah.
being in the existence of other people.
Yeah.
um
You mean Tarjay.
yeah. But as far as like stir crazy, like I haven't had any free time,
Yeah.
I'll definitely like to be honest, I'll call out of work, right? Like I'll take
Yeah.
I'll take mental health day and be like,
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I can't come in today,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't had free time in weeks,
Right.
right?
Weeks.
And
Right.
like
Okay.
I need some space to breathe, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Um,
Good. 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 Good.
you
Yeah,
know,
you
it's
definitely got to
important.
take those. Definitely got to take those days off.
Mhm.
Definitely, definitely have to take those days off. I remember I was just chilling, like working. So basically, I screamed right at something that made me very upset. Right, I was just screamed in my house. I was just like, didn't think about it. Throat started hurting the next day. Right.
Mhm.
So then, like, I was like, oh my goodness, I need to start drinking tea. Let's just say this is on a Sunday.
Mhm.
Next day, throat start hurting. I start drinking like green tea and stuff like that. And then I had a couple of meetings I had to do. So on the meetings, I was like, oh yeah, and then the people there are like, yo, like, right, you need to you need to chill out. Like if you need to take some days off, take some days off. I was like, no, no, I'm all right, I'm all right. So they're like, all right, cool. We'll just type if you have any questions. Let us know. And I was like, all right, cool. So like 4 or 5 days went by, and only thing I was doing was drinking tea,
Mhm.
drinking tea, drinking tea. And it was like, let's say on like Friday, I was just like walking one day, and I was like, ah. I just want to know if I can make noise, if I can talk. I didn't know because I haven't talked to anybody in like a week, right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to make sure that I can, make some noise and I
Uh-huh.
can hear my own. So I didn't know if I can talk. I was just drinking tea, working, drinking tea, working.
Yeah, right. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got to talk to
I mean,
people.
with that too, like I don't I I don't know, what am I trying to say? Like I think that I am a minority, I guess, in that
Mhm.
aspect that like I won't obviously I'm not calling out every week or every month even, right? It's more
Yeah,
so just like when we're at our wits end, we need to sometimes take a break, right? And
yeah,
so many people don't do that, right?
Yeah.
They have that, there's so much guilt around like taking a day off or like not
Yeah.
showing up to where you're supposed to be or even just saying no, right? People
Hmm.
have such a hard time saying no when somebody's
I
asking
know.
them, do you want to do something?
Yes.
Right? And so it's so hard to, create that, I don't know, normalcy around
Hmm.
boundaries of demanding free time for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think we definitely need to. Well, I always feel that I'm number one, and I need to prioritize myself more than anybody, right? And I say that because what do they say on airplanes, right? Put your mask on first, and then help the people next to you. And
Yep.
I feel that's it. That's in everything, right? You can't properly take care of your children, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, siblings. You can't really take care of friends. You can't take care of them if you're can't take care of yourself. If you're stressed out, if you're hurting, if you need to talk to somebody, you can only fake the funk for so long until a bigger issue happens,
Hmm.
and then you're done, and then you have like a big, huge, Kanye freak out, right? And then you just mess up, you mess
Everything.
up billions of dollars, right,
Right.
for no apparent reason,
Hmm.
right? And that's not what you want. So I would encourage everybody, make yourself the priority to be able to help other people,
Hmm.
right? If you're stressed out, if you don't feel pretty, right? Go get a massage.
Hmm.
Go go get a facial. Go get your, a manicure, pedicure. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to your friends, because sometimes people may not have, a someone to talk to. Like in person, call somebody up, right? There's how many how many over the phone health things do we have now? A lot, right?
Hmm.
We have a lot.
Yeah.
That's why God.
Telehealth, crisis hotlines, anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, right? And what is it not?
The suicide hotline now does text messages. You can text them.
Yes, I have a friend that does that, talks and texts. So
Hmm.
I think it's 988. Is that the number? 98. I don't want
Yep.
to. I don't get
Yeah.
988.
Yeah.
Listen, get that help, because I know it sounds crazy, but we have to think I'm the most important person in my life right now, and I understand it. People always say, "Oh my God, I love my kids more than anything in the world." I love. I get it. I I got it. I love my kids more than I got it. However, I love myself more. And I'm only saying this because if I'm not well, how can I help my kids? If I'm not well, how can I talk to somebody else? If I'm not well, how can I talk to my friends? How can I
Hmm.
talk to my boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife? If I'm always a yes man, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and
So,
kids, different story as far as like our companies, right? The corporations we're working for
yeah,
are replaceable beings.
a thought, 1000%. You are a number.
If we work ourselves to death, they
They're
will
gonna
not
get a
mourn and they will replace us.
they're going to get another person. They're going to get somebody else. You lucky if they don't have another person waiting in the wings. That's how it was in the military, right? You work hard, you freaking bust your tail doing this, you doing this, you doing this. But when it's time for you to either PCS, ETS, or retire, bye. I promise you there's somebody else
Right,
that can do the job.
right.
There's no question. There's nobody that's irreplaceable
Hmm.
at most of our jobs.
Hmm.
That's it. That's just what it is. So,
So take the mental health day. My
Please do.
favorite line right now is, if they're not paying you 100% effort salary, you do not give 100% effort.
Listen, listen. I'm I'm going to do the job to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
However, I'm not about to, do this is what you want here. You want this done in this 8 hours. I'm not going to do, 20 hours of that just because it's like, you know what? I'm going to give all of it and somebody's going to say, thank you. You're doing a good job. We're going to reward you for that's it's a business.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's a business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Boundaries, super
yeah.
important.
Oh my
Scheduling
goodness.
downtime, super important.
Super important.
You know,
Work life balance. Super important work life balance. Okay, you have to have that because you don't want to work like just to work, right? You don't want to spend all your time working and don't have the time to enjoy it. You don't want to be back in the day where people work for 30, 40 years and now you're 60, you're 70, 80 years old and then they're like, all right, it's time for you to retire and relax. But I want to go I'm old. I don't want to be going all of these places when I'm 90 years old. I don't want to. I just saying I don't want to do that. When I listen, I want to go places and do things when I'm younger. When I'm 80 and 90 years old, I'm stealing stuff. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to the store and I'm putting little candies in my pocket. I paid for too much stuff already in my life. I'm 90 years
stealing
old.
stuff.
I'm stealing gum. Okay, I'm stealing sunflower seeds and all that stuff. Like, that's why we need to take the time right now in our youth, okay? Travel, do some stuff, relax, see sights, things like that. So free time is very, very important.
100%.
Yeah,
What is
absolutely.
your number one free time activity currently?
Absolutely doing absolutely nothing.
The
Sitting on
popcorn
the
on
couch,
the shirt.
watch popcorn on my shirt, and like just like sitting here and then watching a show and then waking I'm late for school. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good.
It's
And the
like
show is still going.
the Proud Family grandma.
Like that. Exactly like that.
I was watching
That's what
that.
you know how many times I turned this you know how many times I turned the TV down on grandma when she was like, boy, turn my stories back. I'm like, Grandma, you're not what? You were actively snoring. Boy, turn that back. I said, okay, I got something for you. I turned the TV down. And then I would turn the channel and then turn it back up. I would get like 5, 10 minutes of cartoons. To see like turn my stories back. Oh man.
Silly.
So funny.
If we had more free time,
Yeah.
what would you fill it with?
If I had more free time. You mean daily free time, right? Not like here's a chunk of a week of free time.
No,
Just like
daily.
daily.
As in,
Like
like, you worked half days every day instead of a full day every
if I worked half days every day, I would be at the gym either um longer
day.
or or more days. I mean, I'm sorry, more sessions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, if I just work that, I'm like, okay, I can do a little bit more, and then I can go, take the boy somewhere, or go somewhere, or play some putt golf, go bowling, something like that. Go walking, hiking,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. But yeah, if I worked half days, that would be amazing.
That
Yeah,
would
that
be
would that
great.
that would be amazing. What about you? How many more times would you go to the beach?
I 100% would go to the beach more days.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Because I don't go to the beach that often right now because it's limited
Yeah.
to the weekends. Yeah.
Mm.
Especially with time change, it's dark early, right?
Oh my
But
Lord.
ultimately, I think similar, right? I would do more. I would definitely spend more time in a workout space, whether it was like
Yeah.
different classes,
Yeah.
or just going straight to the gym. I think
Yeah.
I feel like that is my free time activity that gets pushed off majority of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I am trying to pick between something and something else to fill my free time, usually the going to the gym is the one that gets kicked off.
Yeah. 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 I
Right.
feel
And
you. I
and so
feel you.
if I worked half days every day, that would not get kicked off.
Right? That
Yeah.
would be that would be awesome. Yeah. But oh, to dream.
Oh, to dream.
Listen. Only thing you gotta do is hit that lotto.
Yeah. Hit that
Hit
lotto.
that.
Are you playing the lottery currently?
Yeah. Sometimes I do. I don't like go out and buy like 100 tickets and stuff. I like if I see it somewhere. If I'm going somewhere that's like a weird area, I always buy because it's always this person hit the lottery in Nantucket
Yeah.
somewhere. Like what? Were you? I've never heard of it. Like, come on. And it's
Yeah.
always somebody that's 90 years old. Just went to the store to steal some gum, and they're like, "All right, let me let me buy a ticket
Steal some gum.
for $400 million. You got 4 more years to live, Pawpaw. Okay.
Papa.
I'm not a greedy man. I just listen. Give me about 10 mil, Gucci.
10 mil. Yeah, that saying or that meme that floats around, right? That it's like if I won the lottery, no one would know, but there would be signs.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Oh man. Well, only thing we can do is work hard and get some do the best free time we can have so we can have some longevity in life.
Yeah, absolutely. Is
Yeah.
there anything, I guess, right now that you think that you want to improve the quality of your free time?
Improve the quality of my free
Or
time.
maybe there's not, but if there is.
I I would probably want to kind of like um I don't know. I think my free time's pretty good. I would want to like do more activities, like workout kind of activities, like more biking, more hiking,
Yeah.
things like that. I think that would be fun. But I go, hit the gym, run, swim, roll, all of that stuff. So
Hmm. Hmm.
it's pretty good right now. But if I had the chance to do more of that stuff,
Yeah.
I I definitely would. I got some boots in there that haven't been freaking hiked in months.
What is your current gym?
It's up at the big house up there.
The big house.
Um, yeah, so it's like there's like 3 sections to the gym.
Like, is it a chain gym?
No, it's not. No, it's
Mm.
it's in the community up here.
Oh, I see. I see. I see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to go to the Y though.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to the Y when I lived back down there, but
Hmm.
now I just go up here to the little community up here, and
Yeah.
it's good. They have so many they have a lot of classes there. They have like
Yeah, that's cool.
all
Yeah,
yeah, they
that's
have
so
like
cool.
tons of classes there.
Is Maryland, for example,
Yeah.
Colorado is a very like we do everything outside in summertime, and then it's too cold to do anything, and so all of our workouts shift inside.
Yes, because it gets chilly out here.
Like we stop going outside for runs or things like that at some point in time.
It's like that out here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it gets cold. You see some people. You see some people. Ice, ice all on your. You got snot, but your snot is ice, and they're just happy and they're just running, and I'm driving in my truck, sweating.
Yeah, right. Sweating
I
with
got my
heat.
got my 4 jackets on, right?
Right. There
Yeah.
was a unrelated, but this just reminded me
Mhm.
when my mom was growing up, my I think it was my grandpa had this like
Mhm.
old car that he gave my uncle that
Mhm.
like got so hot down by the pedals. And so she was like, our feet would always be just like on fire as we were walking around, as if the heat was on full blast, regardless of the day.
Oh Lord, just hot, just sweating profusely from the bottom.
Too funny. But I think for me, if I could improve, I think the main thing that I want to do, that I think I've wanted to do multiple times, and I've done it sometimes and then I kind of
Mhm.
fall off, it hasn't come into like a habit, is
Yeah,
like the planning piece of my week.
like
Like,
planning of your week.
yeah, like of
Okay.
like kind of like the free time in a sense,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
These
Okay.
are the days that I'm going to go to the gym and do this, and these are the
Got
days
it.
I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, right? Like having
Got
an
it.
actual plan instead of
Yeah.
day by day. What do I want to do today? What do I want to do after work? Kind of
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
And so like I feel like sometimes I've been okay with that, and then it just like hasn't formed into that neuro pathway of a habit.
Yeah.
And so that I think that's something that I continually want to, I don't know, get better at doing. So I think
Okay.
it's helpful to sticking with some of those things.
Okay. Would you like want to do something like in the morning? Kind of like how people kind of like jot down what they're doing
Hmm.
each morning, things like that.
Yeah, I feel like it needs to be like maybe like the evening, like the day before,
Yeah. Oh.
right,
Okay.
to
Okay.
do this. Because sometimes it might even be waking up a little bit early to do something, things like
True.
that.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think all that's good. I think those are. I think that's good. I think just to have that plan.
Hmm. Yeah.
So there's like no question, right? You already know what's going
You
on.
already know what you're going to do that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems, that sounds smart to me.
And then you can have that active decision on like, are you going to do it or are you going to do something else? Right.
Yeah.
Like the plan is already there for
Yeah,
you
yeah,
to
yeah.
either follow or not.
Hmm. True. And
Mhm.
then how some things come up, so you can adjust when you need to.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds good.
So it sounds like the most important topics of this is put your oxygen mask on first,
Listen, you have to put your oxygen mask on first, you know?
take the day off.
Yes.
When you need the day off, take the day off.
The
You know,
work's gonna be there. The work's gonna be there tomorrow.
yeah, record this, send it to your boss, say so
Yeah.
and so needs the day off. I give you permission. No.
Exactly. Right? Sheesh. Yeah. I think that's the best thing. Free
Yeah.
time is very, very good, especially when you're using it, to, I guess, either get better at something or just drop everything,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Drop everything. Yeah.
Yeah, and challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself to optimize your free time, to use your free time, to
True.
grow yourself in some way, whether it's even just the ability to relax and sit there and do nothing, the ability to
Mhm.
be by yourself when sometimes you're not good at being by yourself, right? And
Yeah.
just making it a priority.
Yeah. Some people are not good at like being by themselves, and they want to like, it's not that they're this or that, but it's just like, oh man, I need to let me go out. Let me just relax. Just chill.
Yeah. So,
Just chill.
topic for next week.
Yeah.
We have holidays, which I think is very fitting coming into
Holidays,
the holiday
perfect.
season. Well, already
Okay.
full fledged holiday season, I guess.
True. True. Yeah, we're We're in the bowels
We're in it.
of
The bowels.
we're in the bowels of the holiday.
Uh-huh.
So, all
Exactly.
right, that's good.
Uh,
Perfect.
anything else on free time, or
No,
we hit it
enjoy your
all?
free time. Yep,
All right,
exactly.
Sean. Well, next week it is then.
All
Holiday.
right, Britt. I'll talk to you later.
Have a good week. Love you.
All right, you too. Love you.